Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 48 of our slow and immersive auto mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We're back again with our solo challenge Dark Urge run, where I'm playing Dark Urge for the first time. And we're pursuing the evil arc of the Dark Urge, throwing havoc and carnage in our wake. And we are playing as Zervash, a level 10 now Eldritch Knight fighter. He's a white dragonborn, race. And we're going with straight up 12 levels of Eldritch Knight for this playthrough, but focusing it around mage armor and therefore cloth armor for our sort of items and defense. And on the offense, we have polearms, namely glaives, as our weapon of choice. And that's pretty much where we are. We just made it into Act 3. Yeah, I won't really recount the story. I think everyone who's stuck around until now probably has followed the story, but broadly, we slaughtered the Grove at the very start. That's significant. We killed every companion and every legendary, etc. Only Astarion survived. We killed everyone. Let Glut take over the Myconid colony. Killed Nia, killed Grim. We cleared the Crash completely. We then cleared the Dryder, all the Thorns, Balthazar, Urgir. Everyone was killed, basically. We saved Isabel, then killed Isabel. Then killed her again when we fought with Ketheric. We beat Miracle. We've kind of wreaked as much carnage as we possibly can. Defeated Miracle. We sided with, sort of temporarily allied, if that's a bit of a strong word, with the Emperor after we found him in prison. So we kind of, we didn't side with the Githzerai and Orpheus. Yep. And in the previous episode, we finally made it into Rivington here. So we are now, fully rested, fully equipped. I kind of rearranged some items. We did finally get our Dancing Breeze glaive, which was what we were kind of waiting for from the very, very start. But the way we've been surviving, or sort of, carrying on this build, is we've been relying on elixirs of Hill Giant strength to wield the glaive, because all glaives, all polearms really, as is the vast majority of other weapons, right? They run off strength because they're not finesse, other than obviously short swords and the other things. So we've been running that, but now we can finally switch to this only finesse polearm, which is the Dancing Breeze, and we will do so obviously after a long rest, or even if we have to, drink another elixir mid-fight. So this is kind of very powerful. Same damage as before, that hasn't really changed. Arguably actually even a little bit less damage than the Drake Throat Glaive that we used to use, right? That one actually had +3 to attack and had a 1d4 damage, so it was both 5% more likely to hit, and it would do, with our Savage Attacker, probably 3 more damage per hit. Given we do sort of 3, 4, 5 hits, it's, 9 to 15 damage per turn. So nothing to sniff at. However, the Dancing Breeze does, it also had Cleave, which was pretty nice, but the Dancing, which is really good actually. But the Dancing Breeze has Whirlwind Attack once per short rest, but this effectively attacks everyone around us. So if we ever get surrounded, we can apply various effects, obviously on a whole bunch of enemies. I'd say this is pretty powerful, especially playing solo, right? We obviously will find ourselves surrounded by at least 2 enemies in virtually every fight. So that's where we kind of are. You can see the rest of the build on here. Now, we're ready in this episode to, I think, explore Rivington a little bit more and continue. There's a couple of more items for us to get to sort of round out this build, and I'd rather get them. I know it's a little bit meta, but we're going to run around Rivington trying to get those. I just want to round out the build, especially given a solo challenge more honor mode run. It can give us a bit of a oomph. And I just want to use those items for as long as possible, because we're obviously trending towards the end of the game. So I just want to use those kind of and just showcase the build to you. So let's go ahead and jump into it and check out this little scuffle here. Maybe we'll get a chance to demonstrate Whirlwind Attack. Go for it. Ben Golovitz. Arthur Gregoria.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, You paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Calm down and tell me what's going on. We don't care. You certainly know how to make people feel welcome. Does no one we meet ever get along? This is quite a pitiful estate to be fighting over. The army of the Absolute is mere days away, and you're bickering over property ownership? That's probably how the Dark Urge kind of sees this. Yeah, he probably looks down on all these people, you know? Like, he's like, yeah, I mean, there's much bigger things in life to be worried about. Pitiful estate. Yeah, the army of the Absolute is mere days away, and you're bickering over property ownership. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not sure. Maybe that has a little connotation of kind of like righteousness. Yeah, but let's go. I think it has a sort of like looking down on them. That's how we're going to interpret it.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenovia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Have you tried talking it out with them? Perhaps you could come to some sort of agreement. I'll get them out of your house for free. I can make these squatters disappear for half as much as this lot are asking. We're always kind of itching for a fight and to kill someone, so I'll get them out of your house for free.
Old family motto. Never trust anyone who works for free. What's in it for you?
I really just quite enjoy brutalizing the poor. As rightful owner, no, handling this myself is the only way I can guarantee there won't be blood. My reasons are my own. Do you want to save some money or not? I really just enjoy brutalizing the poor.
I never said anyone needed to get hurt, as long as they get out as soon as possible. But other than that, I don't care what methods you use. As long as you get rid of them, and fast, it's fine by me.
I see you're a charitable sort. Perhaps you have some benevolence to spare for us poor souls. We just lost a load of gold thanks to somebody interfering in our business, you see, and now we're a little out of pocket.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
All right, I get it. How much do you want? You can deal with those refugees yourself if you really want them now. Real shame that whether you have to find your charitable donation elsewhere.
Oh, you know, it's shocking how many people opt for the hard way when the easy way's right there. Any last words?
Oh, I am the child of Lord Baal, this filthy city's eternal terror. Do you have any last words? We're the child. It wasn't mentioned. Or have I missed it, guys? What? I am the child of Lord Baal, this filthy city's eternal terror. Maybe we've missed some cutscenes. I know you guys mentioned before that we might miss some cutscenes because we don't have companions. That's a bit annoying. Okay, so we are a child of Baal. Child? Does that mean like kind of like follower? More of an actions? Yeah, let's go with this one then. I am the child of Lord Baal, this filthy city's eternal terror. Do you have any last words? Oh. No, I want to succeed this. You know, we have 4 inspirations. I'm going to spend one here. What? I thought we had 4. Sorry, maybe I have confused. Don't know why I thought that, to be honest. I do want to succeed this, though. I'm going to roll it again. People better know who they're messing with. Oh, no, yeah, nice.
You're serious. Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Ooh, 800 XP, yeah. Alright. Let's see this guy, Ben Golovitz.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next?
This is private property. You need to leave or I'll make you. How did you end up here? Here, take this. You're much better off in an inn than wait to be chased off from here. I'm trying to help you. I could not care less. Let's intimidate them. This is private property. You need to leave or I'll make you. I mean, kind of a... Yeah, not real dark. No real dark urge options, that's it.
You're seriously gonna throw us out? Throw my child out? You're just as bad as the rest of them. Don't worry. We'll go. May Torm split open that hard, blackened heart of yours someday.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns.
Squatters are gone. The house is all yours.
At long last! I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it. Excuse me, would you?
Okay. What is this guy's house? Should we just kind of visit it? Who is he? Arthur Gregorio. Oh, lucky his house.
I
did-
go away for a few days and the place is ruined.
I didn't really explore this last time. Oh,
What's that?
a hatch here. I want to go down the hatch.
Come on, open up.
That's fine. Oh, perception failed. Dang. Oh. Oops. Really, there are traps everywhere. Rigged firework. Instructions for donations. Gifts for refugees only. Please distribute. Dang. Gonna blow. Ooh. Gold 245. We'll take that. Blackmail letter. The true and impossible adventures of Tenebrook's Morrow. Okay. Arthur. Package still waiting for you at Filogears. You'd better not be late again, or we'll start to wonder if you're really as committed as you claim to be. Pick it up and put it in the teddy bears. Make the donation. It couldn't be simpler, really. If it's still here this time tomorrow, we'll stuff you with it. As you well know, we've plenty to spare.
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Investigate suspicious toys. We found a black mallet in Toy Maker's cellar. Something dangerous has been placed inside toys donated to the refugees. We should find them, and quickly. Do we really care? Loot ball? Maybe. toys. I'm thinking it's toys that have been distributed to refugees, it said, right? Toys donated to the refugees. Toys donate, like the ones in his basement, or? Sorry, hang on. Toys, violin. Well lamp. All.
An ordinary lamp, not a trace of magic on it.
Toys donated to refugees. Flute, ball, fire ember. What's that for? Okay, I think it's donated. Like, I'm kind of. My thing is that we should keep an eye out for anyone with any refugee with a toy. Let's ask him maybe. Music box, fire ember again.
Open up.
Steal this guy's stuff. Some toolkit. Ball. The Dukes of Baldur's Gate.
Look, I really don't have time to chat. I'm sure you can find someone less busy to listen to you somewhere.
Found some rather sinister things in your basement.
Sinister? Ha 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 ha! Nonsense! Those are experimental toys, guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them.
I'll get to the bottom of this one way or another.
Really? There's no this? And nothing to get to the bottom of?
Sorry guys, I'm being a bit thick.
If they had any idea how much a cleaner costs these days.
Hang on, let's just maybe explore his house. I mean, there's got to be something here. We need to find toys. I haven't seen any toys. Like, they're all just inventory items. I'm kind of expecting. I'm going to click on something with like gear icons. Oh.
Just out of view. A knife
For
in the
private
dark.
musings. Have a look. An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like doves' fingers brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love, our love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it, the graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all, the priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer, romping joy of it. Okay. Rosewood desk. Ooh, basement key. Okay, peacocks. She's 100 gold. Letter to Mamselle Amira. Draft. Madam Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Sheeress's caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you understand. R4. Oh. Case of underperformance there. Oh, sorry guys. I didn't want to touch it. I wanted to touch the pouch. Oh, I still dropped it. Dang. Put it back where it was.
Best be on my way.
He's a toy maker. Okay, let's... I don't get it.
Okay.
Music box.
These critters. I should put traps under the windows next time.
Always room for more.
I don't really get it. Said, we found black mallet in Toys Maker cellar. Something dangerous has been placed inside toys donated to the refugees. We should find them and quickly. Okay, yeah, I think we need to find them like outside of here. Let's go have a look what was donated to the refugees.
Where's my candelabra?
Something dangerous was placed inside toys donated to refugees.
No coin and nothing to do.
Yeah, let's have a look.
To hire all the refugees.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Steel Watch? Is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Okay. So we came then over some sort of mountain pass, is that right? We came from here.
Never a dull moment.
Why didn't the absolutists do the same? Guess we'll never know.
Can't risk being in open view.
Take that. Take that.
Don't mind if I do.
And that. I really seized it with a ram even.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. This one, be careful.
Alright, very nice. Healing. Always welcome. Oh.
What path lies before me?
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Pave my
Yeah,
path with
It's up
corpses.
there and we're down
Build
here.
my castle with bones.
That's why we need to walk just a little
Okay,
more.
we need to see a refugee with a
One foot
toy.
in front of the other.
Might be useful.
Okay, I'm not sure what's out there. Keep looking for refugees with a toy. Toys donated to refugees. Is that here? Ooh.
I have
This
something
lock
to
on.
ask.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride. Refugees aren't strays, they're people and they need help. I'll have you know I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. My father practically owns this place. Baldurian, your accent's Rivingtonian, that hardly counts. Yeah, I'll have you know I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. My father practically owns, I assume we mean Ball.
Oh, my apologies. Now I hear you speak, I, of course, realise you're a local.
Baldurian, your access is a Rivingtonian. That hardly counts. Refugees on street. Yeah. You're a Rivingtonian. Get out of here.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
I'll teach you some manners. You. Droga.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
That sounds lucrative.
Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you cannot eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
So you buy the heirlooms and valuables at a low rate. Genius, I applaud you. Taking advantage of the desperate. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring? Sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look? Yeah. Yep, so this is another key. So we have Hell Rider Longbow. What? 4,800? Are you kidding me? In this economy? Who has that kind of money? Oh, really? Yeah, we need another 2,000. But this one, yeah, gives us +3 initiative, which is net +2 because we're currently rolling with a +1. Advantage on perception checks, that's welcome. And yeah, I guess finish fire once per turn. The creature is hit, but this weapon will possibly be affected with fairy fire. Yeah, not great, but you know, who knows if we ever see an invisible enemy. And you know, it's a way to actually generate an advantage for a little bit, I guess. I guess mostly we'd fight invisibility with it. Man, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Yeah, we don't have much to sell. We gotta... I can't believe we don't have enough money for this. HC +1. Yeah, I think let's just sell this. So this Ward of Psionic Armor, Enraging Heart Garb, Press Souls. Yeah, so all of this we can sell. Let me sell this. 2,000. We don't...
I'm paid to take
you buy the heirlooms and valuables at a low rate.
Don't make trouble.
Assassin, what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
It isn't just about gold for you, is it? There's more to this than you're letting on. Persuasion. I mean, whoa! Come on. Nice. Unbelievable.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek.
Wow.
Return to your homes. That's
Show me your wares. Ooh. No, but we sold all of this stuff to him. Man, can you sell us that thing for like 4,800? I mean, come on. Oil of Bane, though, guys. This is huge. Oil of Combustion, not really, but yeah, Oil of Bane, and 3 of them. I'll buy those. Yeah, even though, I mean, I obviously want the 600, but I'll buy these immediately. Because I think Bane will be one of our go-tos. Because that helps us with AC. I mean, imagine that. We can apply that to everyone. That effectively Bane gives them -1 die 4, right? For 2 turns, attack rolls. So it basically +2, on average, will be -2 to give us another 2 AC because they have -2 to attack. So this is frankly pretty huge. Deafen. No, but all of this we gave him. Yeah, we just need this Hellrider longbow or Nymph cloak. Yeah. Okay, not much here, but okay. These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
Alright.
Off and return to your homes. That's an order.
We need, guys, 3,000 gold. Fine. Okay, well, let's go ahead and explore a little bit here.
That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
And just kind of look through the area here. Circus poster.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Hatch. Okay. Oh, let's just kind of do a sweep sort of the area. Have a look. We're looking for people with toys as well.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
Everything you read in the broadsheet.
Such a scaredy cat.
So-called army is probably...
I'm not scared of the authorities. But it would be stupid to pick a fight with the fist. Right?
That might be worth a look.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just take it all in here. Okay, we got the temple here. Fortress Korea.
There must be something material.
I said, step back!
Oh, who said stalemate? Who said stalemate? Is that this guy?
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
You know murder is not a good thing, right? I was actually more interested in the story about the army of the Absolute. Do you have that one? I'll take one.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
He's only a boy. You must understand.
Okay, let's have a look. Didn't notice this last time. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Ooh, Baldur's Mouth. Merchant Guild declares magic item marked saved by adventurers. Postmaster Danzo Arkwright in trouble. What is happening to our letters? The Nation Drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Glorious Medi gives you the money-saving advice. So, investigate the murder. Okay. No, well, let's kind of have a look what's down here. Actually, hang on, I'm trying to remember. I think we'll be sent here to investigate the murders, aren't we? Yeah, so it's unfortunate. Okay, let's just not go there. Yeah. So I don't want to kind of meta game, but I do want to keep a coherent story. Yeah, I think... yeah, okay. So, guys, we're actually going to double back. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get either item for our build. Let's go ahead and... Sorry, shouldn't have done this, to be honest. Should have just explored.
Please, if you could just...
I guess let's go tackle the open hand temple here. Rose's Callista.
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
Open hand temple.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What happened? Who's Father Lorgan? People die every day.
But few as good as Father Lorgan. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning. May Ilmater guide your footfall, stranger.
Fine.
I warned the temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Ilmater's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Salve all suffering.
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most? We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Is there any victim more fitting than one who would forgive his own murderer? I heard your priest died, my condolences. No, I think this is the Dark Urge option. Is there any victim more fitting than one who would forgive his own murderer?
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Lorgan had been pickier, he might still be alive.
Father Lorgan instructed us to welcome everyone. That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Okay. I'll have a look. What else can we find here? This is the Yanis.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite the disagreement. Apology accepted. Don't apologize. Sounded like a lot of bollocks anyway. I don't imagine Ilmater cares about you swearing.
I suppose you're right. But the crying one has much more on his plate than curse words, given what just happened here.
What did happen here? You mean your high priest harboring criminals? I guess. Well, let's actually find out. I mean, everyone's been kind of talking about it. What did happen here?
2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor. the politically convenient target.
If you think the investigator did a shoddy job, can you look into the... I can look into the murder for you. If you think the investigator did a shoddy... what makes Brilgor politically convenient? I should worry more about your temple's safety. Yeah, what makes Brilgor politically convenient?
Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder.
Let me help you. I'll look around, see if there's anything to prove Brilgor's innocent. I'm sure there are plenty of people from Baldur's Gate who still need your help. Stick to being a place of worship. Helping people got your high priest killed. I mean, none of these, I don't know. What's the most dark urge? Certainly don't want to help her, I guess. I'll look around, see if there's anything to prove Brilgor innocent. Like, I don't care. I'm sure there are plenty of people from Baldur's Gate who still need your help. Just stick to being a place of worship, helping people got your high priest killed. Yeah, I guess we don't like helping others.
If we don't help them, who will? But the kind Lord Gortash... Don't make me laugh. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run, and a high priest to replace.
You'll want a combat manual. Sarevok Anchev. Study in suffering. You better read. A transcription of a sermon given in Baldur's Gate in 1368 DR. Ball can teach us about suffering. Please hold your gasp, patient flock. I assure you, there is a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you've heard the gathering rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Sarevok Anchev. They are true. Oh, he was Grand Duke-elect. Okay. He engineered the sickness within our nation's iron. He slaughtered Duke Elton, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Amn into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know with fear, but nary speak. Baal. A murder most complete. This is why our work is important, you noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our Lord on the Rack's enemies will press upon it and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the rod our backs must bear. Credo of the rack-stricken lord on a matter of soups. Hold his mouth. Issue 80. Fine, let's go ahead and have a look. Order. Orville Matari's service. Encyclopedia, an end to suffering. Oh, all of this stuff here. Father Lorgan. Sister Rose the Penitent.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
A bad case of scale chafe. I'm undergoing delayed elliptometamorphosis. Do I look diseased to you? Got a bad case of scale chafe.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Who's the priest?
Father Lorgan. You've not heard? One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
Interesting.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Lorgan. I mean, I didn't want to help anyone, but I guess we'd sort of... Entry to the circus. This is all Ilmater. Alright, a bit of a slow-moving episode, but I do want to explore this. Door, wooden chest, prayers. Register of temple dead speakers. Other garden meditations, Father Lorgan. Mr. Clarwin. Is this Brother Donick?
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You already talked to the investigator? Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go. Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
You don't think Brilgor killed him? Where did the attack happen?
He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to like the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
Have a look. Shall we? We can't resist a murder scene, can we?
Something good here. I hope.
No, we cannot. Was that it? I don't hear it is. Blood trail. Let's keep moving. Ooh. Rites for the passing. Silver glass on the weary. Avoiding one, Father Lorgan. Rites of the passing. A book of Ilmatari death rites. The page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worship tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god, keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift to the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems the act. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping god awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears in the realm beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least the final passing moment of hardship. Whatever. Collection of Father Lorgan's writings on despondence. Perhaps the hardest suffering to ail is that which dulls, but does not pang. Weariness sits deep within one's soul, but it casts its miring net across the surface, damping all errant thoughts and feelings in its wake. Malaise of this sort can rot the heart, if left to fester, but must be extricated carefully. Above all else, the weary soul knows itself better than you can. Do not condescend, do not assume, do not impose. Simply avail yourself as a tool to the weary. Let them know you can be used however they might need. Okay. Well, dominate person. Yes, please. Perception failed. Arcane lock, will be sane. Teaching Ilmater. Holy water. They will fail the perception check, unfortunately. Miracles of the outer city. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. Customer of Gildra Algerin reckons he healed up mighty quick. Man of Nesta reports feeling close to His duty since relocation to refugee camp. Over. I think we missed something important here. Ooh, yes, please. Display case.
Can't keep me out.
20. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. Fine, we got the arcane acuity. Ooh, hang on a minute. What do we got here? Don't remember this.
Cautious.
Sort of, hang on. Don't think I've been here in the previous playthrough.
Don't waste a step.
Have I? Keep it. Oh.
Why does Dolor get all the finest weapons?
You are a weapon, my sweet.
A sharper one than Dolor. He spends too much time with his prey. He's going to get us caught.
Dolor is an artist. You do well to think.
Hang on, let's deal with this.
What now, sir? We go check his place? Perhaps. We'll take one more look here, then move on to the flop house.
Okay, let's wait for them to look.
Keep an eye out, brethren. It must be here somewhere.
I need these two to talk to each
Never
other.
get the fun jobs on. Be patient, child. Soon.
Why does Dolor get all the finest
There you go.
weapons?
You are
Get on
a
top
weapon,
of this guy straight away.
my sweet.
A sharper one than Dolor.
The yellow. Dang. Okay, well, we did surprise him though. You know, I reckon I can take these on without action surge, to be honest. I reckon we can. Yeah, we're gonna nuke this guy next turn. For sure. Disadvantage. How was that with a disadvantage? Oh, come on. He should run, but he might not, so... Let's see, what was that with a disadvantage? Oh. They are all doppelgangers, okay. Let's break line of sight here. Let them come to us. They might jump. Or they might run. Really good if he just about made it for the Polearm Master. Come on. This thing might make it. Muzz. Oh, nope, don't make it, unfortunately. Fine.
Take me yet.
Oh. Mind Reader. Ooh. Mind Reader. Range attacks have disadvantage against this creature. Morphic Ambush. Attack if the target is ambushed. How is it, but where is the... Ooh, we know what I want to do. Whirlwind attack. I don't think... Maybe not this time. It should be pretty straightforward, to be honest. I'm gonna stay here. I know it's probably... Oh. Yeah, this guy's probably gonna come first. We're gonna save our polearm for the other guy. Okay, he had to dash, so that's a positive. Oh. Headshot. Maybe we should have spoken to them instead. Dang. Maybe we should have spoken to them with a yellow. Wow. Oof. they solve the murders. But we die, you should keep looking for evidence, Sister Ro. Brother Donick told us the Father Logan's corpse was found in the crypt underneath the temple kitchen. We could look there to find more information. Okay. Flowery Key, Scroll of Thunderwave, yes please. Fine. Roller Mucus, yes please. Field Report, Deathstalker Zoom. Aspirant Dollar is talented, if I touch careless. The dagger he discarded lurks within these caves somewhere, though I know not where. I can smell it. The fear mask from his kill stands in the air after the act, but because he lets them marinate first. They stand lie sit stock, still as the poison fills their limbs with lead, knowing only two perfect facts. They're going to die. There is nothing they can do about it. Hear me? That must be the killer, Dolor. On the arrows. Okay. Fine.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
No. Bound severed torso.
Parts. Is this some kind of display?
Villasera the First. The effigy of Villasera, who watched and waited. What use her eyes? She thought herself a huntress, but couldn't fathom her wolf. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Or in the red. Ooh. Villasera the First. Hang on. Duke Stelman was ritualistically killed at the Elfstone Tavern shortly before our arrival in the city. We should investigate. It may help us find the Lord Murder's Chosen. Who found a cruel and deliberately staged murder scene in Baldur's Gate. It could be the work of Orin. It could be. Could be.
Something over there.
Filmmaker. Ooh. Dagger hold person 1/4.
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Logan.
Okay. Out here. Oh. Yeah, this is where... Okay, this is where that guy got murdered. Father... Well, hey, this is where Father Logan got murdered, yeah. And drum sheet music. Okay, that's where we've come from. This is the... No, wait. We haven't been here. What's in here?
Inside.
Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Thought I remembered something. But we gotta speak with the dead, right? Oh.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
And yet thy shell will rise.
Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira, She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
Arcana. Ponder what you might know of the monk's affliction. What are the consequences of accepting it? What is he? Saying swear to share the money bestowed upon Shira. She was to endure to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? No, we're not suffering it. If it will bring you peace, I will bear the madness. Gods, no. I don't want to inherit your curse.
Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Oh, surprise. Ooh, what? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What was that? What? What the hell was this damage? What on earth is going on? What kind of damage is that? Alright, well, yeah. No, wait. First of all, wow. Do we heal? We need to get out of here. Oh, we need to blur. What we need. How did he hit me? Come on. 29. Oh, he rolled a crit. Yeah, sorry. I always forget. Damage roll 6 dice 6. Are you kidding me? 6 dice 6. Oh, okay. 636. He rolled a 10. It doubled. What the? 20. Oh yeah, okay, so he normally rolls 3 dice 6, so he rolled a 6 dice 6. Okay, So this is very spicy, you know? We need to blur. That's what we need to do. I mean, okay, maybe that was just that one hit. And we have shields. So as long as it's not a crit, we should be okay. Do we want to action surge here? I mean, we do want to, but let's wait this out. Get out of here. God, they rolled 22. We're not getting smacked like that anymore. Okay, 109, 98. We gotta sort of start taking them out. Start with this gentleman. Crit. Whirlwind. Alright, let's check this out. Woof! Wow. Wow, guys, 100 damage. Not sure why we hit this guy twice. Oh, so that was a wooden bench. Okay, fine. 20 damage each. With a reroll, yeah, we got a 9, 7, 8, 10, 2, 5 plus. Oh, and our spell casting, yeah, our arcane synergy just went everywhere. Such a shame it's on one for short rest, of course. But you know what I'm gonna do? I think I might just like push these guys away so I can get out of here. To do that, 52, 94, 91. I feel like this guy is probably somehow like the most important one, so if we are gonna end someone, it's him. Right, let's go for it. Get away from me. I mean, not sure if they're gonna, if that's enough to make them dash, but you know what's enough is if we tuck ourselves in here, they shouldn't even be able to, like, most of them, right? There'll be like one that gets to us. Who's acting next? Next is this Tida Atana here. He should be able to get to us. I'm not gonna react to this guy. He should get Polearm Master. He got 13 hit there. Where's the Shield of Clarwin? Yeah, we gotta get him, I think, first. Yeah, we can still reach him though. Hoping, I mean, to be honest, like, this HP we have is, I mean, 77 is pretty good, but still, yeah, I mean, our AC is pretty OP though.
This flesh cannot contain me.
Oof.
Here's where I be.
Oh, oh, damn. Okay, fine, let's do big damage on this 17. Yeah. More damage on this guy. Dang. You know what we're gonna do? Gonna get out of here. Right. They'll balance as well. Block this doorway. They're gonna have to dash. Pretty sure he will make it with the dash. Alright, yeah. He made it alright. Right. How many attacks of opportunity we're gonna get? 2. He will get Booming Blade. I think it's worth. I think we can avoid. Most likely, we're gonna avoid both of these. Oh, man, that hurt. Okay, we gotta heal.
This flesh cannot contain me.
Oh, he's gonna switch again. Oh, god damn.
Here's where I be.
That guy has Booming Blade? No, he doesn't. Let's get the other guy with the... Oh, mistake. Oh, that is unfortunate. Let's take the stack of opportunity and trigger that Booming Blade. On this guy. Okay, this guy will actually act first. I'm gonna stay here because I want him to make it to me. Oh, come on. No. Yeah. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy, mister. Boom. Done. Okay. Wait for him. And... Oof. Wow.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee, lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Don't think we really care.
Better than nothing.
Get that short rest in. Roll here. This or that there. You're a Clarwin. Can actually recover some spell slots. That wouldn't hurt. Some nice, some healing. We can recover some spell slots. Grab a level 1. And I mean, for level 2 right now, we got Misty Step and Blur. It's better to recover level 2 because we can always use a shield with level 2. Yeah, so let's go with boom. And just get that level 2 back. Well, I guess any spell we take, yeah, I guess, yeah, it's obviously a no-brainer. You always recover level 2s first, because you can cast any level 1 with a level 2, yeah, no-brainer. But no, wait, I was considering it. Anything else? Yeah, I'm not sure. Keep the parry up, to guys, or do the advantage and wisdom, because yeah, we're starting to get some tricky enemies that can hold person us. Oh, that's where now in 10 minutes. All right. Well, at least we got something done this episode. Let's maybe end it here. And then we'll go ahead and explore, you know, more of the cellar. I'll loot like a little bit here in between. Yeah, okay. Well, we got at least a combat in, guys, so I didn't even realize an hour and 10 minutes have passed. Yeah, and then we'll continue exploring. But we got a few cool things coming up. Let's try and get the gold for that bow. That will be a big spike. Yeah, I don't really have anything expensive yet, but yeah, gotta keep looting. Yeah. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Yeah, bit of exploration, a bit of dialogue. But yeah, I guess. Hang on, what's here? Find the crime scene. Okay, we'll deal with this in there. We're, I think, kind of going a little bit in a bit of a weird way. Gotta get back on track. Maybe I shouldn't have looked for the items. Anyway, okay, we're here now. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a good little combat. Good demonstration of this whirlwind attack, guys. This is huge when we're surrounded. Imagine we also applied some sort of thing on everybody, right? Huge. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now.